TV International. Hey, you know what it is. Hey, uprise.
What's up? This your boy Rico, or should I say Ricardo Wallace. I'm an author of a book called Confessions about Relationships, which will be out real soon. Actually, right now it's been in different databases like Barnes and Noble. Right now they're getting all set up and stuff like that. They will let me know when I can actually set a release date. But anyway, I just want to get into this. I answer a question that a lot of people ask, and that's how do you know when somebody is sent from God to be your mate? You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna tell you this. First of all, when you ain't asking God or waiting on God, you normally is connecting with people, connecting with a person on your own accordance. Concerning characteristics, how a person looks, how much money, what kind of job he got or she got or whatever. You go by your own preferences. God has a set of preferences too. Not saying that He look over what you want, but at the same time, when it boils down to it, if you really waiting on God, you have to really look at what He wants for you, and that's not just your physical needs, but also your spiritual needs, your mental needs, and all those things that we look at that really don't matter. That's on the surface. So I'm just gonna make this kind of quick. I want to run my camera battery down. But the thing is, when you're waiting on God, you gotta look at first of all, whoever God sent, He places His characteristics in them, whether that's a man or woman. You know what I'm saying? First, above all, you should always notice, do they operate in love? You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about love for people. What kind of heart do they have? And that's what you observe, you study. Because God look on the heart. We look on the outward appearance. We look on how beautiful the girl is. And I'm talking to my dudes. We look at, how she look, what's her shape, what's this, all that. We look at all that stuff, but we don't study the spirit. And that's the reason why a lot of dudes marry a lot of women that's beautiful on the outside, but so stuck up and mean to people. I couldn't see myself with a woman like that. You know what I'm saying? And not no offense to people that's stuck up and all that, but I couldn't see myself. But you got to study the hearts of a woman. You got to study the hearts of a woman, man, whatever, which is the spirit. That's where you can tell what that person really is. You know what I'm saying? So God will always choose a person that's motivated by love. You can do a lot of things. You can look beautiful. You can do all kinds of stuff. But if you don't operate in love, it's for nothing. It's nothing. It's just like an empty bottle. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing, if you look for a person that's from God, is actually the characteristics of God, and that's love first. Second of all, you want to look for is the conversations, communication, or her communication. What comes out of her mouth? Is he or she a faith person? Is a person that can put into you every time they speak. You feel something coming into you. Just something that's more spiritual, something like that that's edifying you. When y'all talk, it's like you always learning something. There's always something that's happening, not just to your eyes, because of attraction, but it's a spiritual attraction, like something. So that's another thing, communication, what comes out of the mouth of the person. Also, God always put a purpose and plan in whatever He do. Also, get to know what they feel, what they calling on life is, what their purpose on life is. And that's what some conversations you can have. Them conversations go deep because those is deep conversations. Normally, God won't send a person to you that really don't have a purpose or a destiny, even though everybody is placed with a purpose and destiny, but everybody don't go onto it or connect to it. So, but if God sends you somebody, He will send a person to have a purpose and destiny in them that you only connected to them. It's like your purpose and destiny, him or her connection, y'all connects together and y'all do this thing for God. So everybody that God put together is have a purpose to do something for Him also, not just to be together. So another thing. So you look at the love, what they operate, what kind of spirit they operate, what they communicate, and then purpose and destiny. You know what I'm saying? What do they have some type of connection with purpose and destiny? And overall, let me go back to the love part. It's a love for God. Um, a lot of people can portray something and it ain't really that. And let me tell you, now this is the kind of the hard part. It's seeking God concerning the situation before you put your emotions in, like, oh, he so this or she so this, or dang, he said the right things or she said the right things. Before you get your emotions caught up, this is a big problem. I experienced it, you know, this person saying the right things and stuff, but I didn't have no talk with God. I heard more of what they said than what God said or showed me. So I'm already sucked in. Like, this is my wife, this is the girl, man. She cold, she cool. Like, dang, I ain't never met a girl like this. But all the time it wasn't portrayed as it's supposed to be. And that don't, you know, I have met some good women in the past. But sometimes also it can be off timing. You gotta look at the patience. If it's a rush thing, you gotta be careful. Excellent. So before you get your emotions in it, seek God. Have a conversation with God and say, Lord, if this person is really right for me, they sound cool, they look cool, but they ain't right for me, expose that person. And it's not looking for something bad, but expose something that I ain't seeing. Maybe my emotions is blinding because emotions would think your spirit is speaking to you when you really want that. Especially if you've been waiting for a long time. And so I got jacked up a couple times like that. So, you know, I've been single for a few years now, only because I'm waiting on God for the right timing. Not because there's really no problems, just I want it to be right. So next time I want to be the last. That's how I feel. And so you just get to that point when you experience a lot of bad situations. And a lot of the advice that I give is not just by experience, but it's about what I dealt with. Talk to God about my experience. Like if I went through some stuff, I'll talk to God about it and Lord teach me. Like, so I want to have to deal with it again. So basically, that's how you can tell. So when you look at those things like that, but the overall thing is seek God about that person before you let your emotions get involved with it. You know what I'm saying? So if God show you and stay consistent that this person is, you know, it's the right one, he'll reveal to you like, accept, receive, you know. And so that's how you know. So you look at the love for God and also the love that they flow toward people. You look at the communication. What else I say? Also, you look at the if they rushing, you know, if it's impatience. I said something else too. Just rewind it, alright? Alright, I love y'all. Okay. Peace in and peace out. Follow me on Twitter. Prince Real Rico. Alright? Love you.